What about you? We have our '06 Mini Cabriolet back in again. It was in the garage a few weeks ago for a drive shaft boot, I think it was. And we noticed that all the brake lines were rotten, so she's in for brake line job. So I'm not going to show you how to do brake lines. The only way to learn how to do brake lines is you do them yourself, and the more you do, the quicker you get. And that is the two fronts there, completely renewed, right across there and down in. So that's down in there as well. So that's a complete renewal. If I look, oh, not the camera there. Let's see. There we go. There's a complete renewal there. And same again, we're on the side here. We can see it's renewed the whole way. So I'll bring you over here, just show you what I did that with. And this is a tool that I got a while ago. And there's the camera away again. And it's this thing here. Flare Master. It's actually called Flare Master 2, and it's made by Sykes Pickavant, and that's the sort of style of it there, you know. So here we go. You stick a pipe in, clamp it down, away you go, slide that thing on and punch her in with this punch. Now I have another tool here that I do brake lines with, and I'll tell you the main difference between these tools here. So this laser one is a jobby here that you screw in. So you screw that in to form the flare, and you have to put a wee taste of grease on it there, so that in here, so that you know, it doesn't bind. But well, that's all right. But sometimes it can catch on the end of the flare and twist it, you know. So it's not ideal. To be quite honest with you, this, however, is a punch, and that's a wee hydraulic ram. So when you screw that, that just pushes in and punches the flare, so that there doesn't turn, you know, which is a big advantage over this thing here. This thing here is dead on, still works, and you know, it's good. The reason why I have this is it's very compact, and you know, if you need to do a flare on the car, you can get that in there, where you may not get this one in, because by the time you add all that carry on there on it, let's see, it goes like this, goes like that there, and then that screws in there like that, you know. So it can be a bit bulky, but there's a good big handle on it and all that there. But if you're right underneath, you know, you can go along, and you can swap these things around. It does SAE and DIN. I use DIN. European cars are all DIN, which is that flat back part there. The SAE has that wee angle on it there at the back of it. So that's how you know the difference. So if you're left-handed, you can flip that around, and they're held in with a couple of magnets there. So you can swap that around for if you're left-handed. And there's the camera going again. That's what I use to bend the pipes with, and these are what's left of the existing nuts that go onto the brake hoses. I'll give you a wee tip here. I use these, don't know if you've seen these before, these are Klein cutters. So they're cutters for cutting cables, basically, copper cables. Now, you're not supposed to cut steel with these, but what you can do is you can just get that in and give it a twist around, you know, and then just snip it. And it's a cleanish cut, you know. Now, for doing the flares, obviously you need a good cutter. Those wee sort of red ones you see, this is a Sealy one, Sealy Premier, which is spring loaded and all that. That's really good, that there. That's a good wee job there. All right. So there's all the brake lines there that I've took off it. And the other thing I'll just show you is this is all done with conifer or copper nickel. I used about 2 of these rolls in this car, So that's it there. It's a mixture of copper and nickel. Cupro nickel there, 9010 there. And I do not use copper, haven't done so in a long time. Copper will pass the MOT, pass inspection okay. It'll go Mafco copper tubing. But I just don't use it anymore. That is easier to work with. It's easier to bend. But as we all know, copper work hardens. So after a while, that goes hard. And when something goes hard, it goes brittle. And they tend to snap. They snap at the flares. You know? So it's dead easy to bend. People love using that stuff because it's, you just bend it with your fingers, you know. That's a bit stiffer, but it is a lifetime job. In the United States, copper's illegal. In the UK, not so, but you know, at work hardens, this here, you know, you can really stand over this. And it is a wee bit harder to bend, but it stays straight for you. You know, it sort of retains its shape better because it is that wee bit stiffer than this. I get cars in here that have been done with copper, re-brake pipe with copper, and you'd think that the guys were running flex in. You know, it's just a wavy line, and I see them cable tied to chassis legs and all sorts. You know what I mean? That's some of the brake pipe jobs I see are grim. So there you go, and that's bags and bags of fittings there, and those are offcuts off the rolls, and that's a brake line. So I'll show you the underside of the car and the way I did this. Well, here we are around the back, and look a bit ropey, doesn't it? I think I'll be alright, look at it. Anyway, okay, we'll have an overview look at you here, see if we can get you below here. And so brake lines, didn't have to drop the tank, which I thought I was going to do. And so the brake lines go sort of round the tank. Let me see if we can get you up. So if you can see up in there, it goes over the filler, up there, over the top of the filler, and it's a flexible hose, so you pull that filler off and into there. And we've cheated with joiners, so there's no way you could do it without doing that, you know. Well, you could do it, but it'd be really. So what I had to do, the reason why this exhaust is hanging, there's a big bracket of it there, disconnected from the front cat there, is to get that, see that heat shield above all that extra bracing, because this is convertible, there's all this extra bracing going on here. So we got that heat shield pushed away back there, and just let the exhaust hang as we saw, and that is the exposed up in here. So the pipes go above the two handbrake cables and above that heat shield, so I was able to make this gap here. So you see that gap, so I was able to get the brake lines round, and you can see it there. No, it's right there. Let's see. Let me get a shot of it there. Yeah, there's there above the brake cable, handbrake cables. So on the other side, then she goes. I'm scooting along the floor. There's another joiner. Now, joiners are fine. They're perfectly legal. Compression fittings are not. I don't think you'd even get compression fittings for these size of brake pipes anymore. But compression fittings are an absolute no-no. Again, in the United States, they're illegal as well as copper. So, yeah, I've never ever used them. I don't see them anyway, but you know, these joiners are on OE cars, like, so you know, you get that as standard sort of thing, you know. So I have no problem using them. So it goes around there, and then above there's a canister job sits here with all those pipes in it. So it's been removed, and there it goes up there. Make sure there's clearance from that bolt there. So the whole idea of all this is you make sure there's clearance, so you know, and it's clipped. A lot of these clips break and all, so I've had to replace some of these clips. And these things here are normally rusty on BMWs, and you might have to replace them. But these ones here are alright. So I had to replace a lot of the fittings out within the hoses. They were all rotten. And get butchered getting off, could be being removed, you know. So yeah, this video is really for the owner, so he can have a wee look at this at his leisure without having to get underneath it, so he just knows what's done. But we'll let everybody see it, and the lines go right along the floor underneath the subframe, so I had to poke it through the subframe there. There's no way of getting them off, so there's a wee clip in there to keep them off the subframe. And moving on to the front, and that's the existing steel that goes up into the ABS. So it's all been replaced apart from those two that come down in the steel there. I think that's a bit wet, that's just a bit of WD-40 there, because this has already been blade. So this system's ready to go here. So that's the two underneath the subframe, back along, and to the back of the car. So there you go, wee bit to do yet. Put that exhaust back up again. Oh, get you into the light again. So that's it. Many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. So there we go. Completely brake piped. All the best. See ya. Bye.